for me, it's people who would let other people get in front of them. You're not just letting them get in front of you. You're letting them get in front of everybody who's behind you.
Got to think about everybody else, too.
You get to the back.
Hold on to the back. What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction.
Yes.
Super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 100K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's start by saying that in no way are we trying to scare you away from visiting the UK. But if you are a tourist or an international student in the UK, then wouldn't it be better to know a few things that could offend people there? We mean, you don't want to hurt anyone with your actions or words, let alone get into trouble in a foreign land. People would understand that you may take a while to adjust to the new surroundings and customs. But if you want to save yourself from embarrassing situations as a newcomer in the UK, we have compiled a list of things that you should avoid doing there. Number 1, calling the United Kingdom England. Before you take the flight to anywhere in the UK, know its full form. UK stands for the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Do you realize what this means? The UK consists of 4 countries: Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, and Wales. Moreover, each country has its own distinctive culture, national identity, and government. So before you begin your sentence with, England's landscapes are, confirm that you really are in England and not Scotland, which is a separate country. Number 2, ask if they know the Queen. How would you feel if some tourist in the US asked if you knew Donald Trump? You'd call that person plain stupid for assuming that everyone breathing the US air.
Why would somebody ask that?
I don't think that's a question that need to be even asked. Like, that would sound crazy to us if someone asks us, like he mentioned it, if they ask us a question about our president or whatsoever, like, it don't make sense.
Yeah, like sometimes we can go out with full life and not ever see the president. You know, like some people can go their full life without ever seeing the president. Now, state representatives, that's different. But people really ask that?
I guess so, right?
Well, okay.
Knows the president. So how do you expect people in the UK to personally know the royal family? More than 60 million people live in the UK, and over 8 million of those live in Greater London alone. There is no way that these people know their monarch more than the internet knows. You won't offend people with this question, but will definitely make them laugh. In your face. Number 3, block the escalator. Escalators are common in most countries, and we don't give much thought about the do's and don'ts while we are standing on it. Well, you'd be surprised to know that there is indeed a wrong way to stand on an escalator, at least in the UK. It is an unspoken rule in this part of the world that if you want to stand still, you should stay on the right-hand side. Why? Well, the left-hand side of the escalator is reserved for those people who are in a hurry. You know, the lot who believe that by running through the escalator and saving about 30 seconds, they would get to their destination on time. Just remember, if you don't want to be pushed past, then stay on the right. Number 4.
They're going to push somebody down.
Yes, that's honestly good to know.
No, that is.
Because us, like as a family, like I feel like anybody here, when we get on escalators, like we stand side by side.
Especially if we have like a kid.
Yeah, we
so
stand side by side.
Saying? Because they be a little afraid and stuff, and while we may hold both sides and just enjoy the ride, but that is good to know.
And what's interesting is in other places, in like other countries, they would start a queue, or is it we would start a queue? No, I feel like we easily start standing in line somewhere, but maybe not like as efficiently. So. And I feel like also, maybe in the areas we live in, we're big on don't cut the line.
True.
Because I've been standing.
But the escalator, the escalator is not something you can, I don't think anybody will get a...
No, because we just all get
we all just get on, go down, go up. I've never seen someone step to the side as a big line and then somebody taking steps up the escalator.
I've never seen that. Like, we would look at you crazy here. Like, what are you doing?
Gotta be in a rush.
Yes.
Gotta be in a rush.
That is very good to know. I like that one.
Jump a queue. Many of us
we
don't
just
give
saw-
much importance to a queue. You know, the ones we see outside a dessert kiosk because, well, an ice cream craving can't wait. But don't do that while you're in the UK, simply because that is bad manners. Even if you think it is a petty thing and shouldn't annoy anyone, you aren't doing it here. Before you attempt any such adventure, know that those people ahead in the queue came here first and deserve to be served first. Plus, why do you want any inconvenience in the form of a fight? Stay in the queue, wait for your turn, and all will go swiftly.
Right.
Number
I
5.
think that's a universal thing. I
Right,
think everybody
right.
should know not to cut the line unless they just catch you slipping and they just slide in front of you.
Do not.
But yeah.
Don't do that. You don't know how long the people been waiting there all
Ooh,
day, and then you
know
just
what?
come in.
Hey, this is a party starter right here. When you standing in line, then you got like 3 people behind you, and you turn around and say, "Hold my spot." Then you leave and come back, and then they be like, "Yo, the line, like, is he cutting?"
No, for me, it's people who would let other people get in front of them. You're not just letting them get in front of you. You're letting them get in front of everybody who's behind you.
Got to think about everybody else too.
You get to the back.
Hold on to the back.
Pick up a rented car. We don't mean to say that driving in this country is illegal, but you can get yourself and others in trouble by driving. We have created a nice bit of suspense here. We deserve a pat on the back. Jokes aside, the thing is that you will have to drive on the left side of the road here. And if you come from a nation where the opposite is the norm, you might have a tough time learning this.
Right.
When you are new to a place, such experiments are the last thing you should be doing, right? Plus, remember you don't know your way around, so you'd be consulting maps on a busy road while getting used to driving on the wrong side.
Just give me an
Number
Uber.
6.
Give me a taxi.
Talk about
and that's what we gonna do anyway. Like
Right, that's
driving
the
on the
thing.
left side. I don't got time to get used to that.
Because just think about it, like you get in a car. You know how sometimes you're such in a routine, you don't think about things. It's just second nature.
Facts.
We'll get in a car and instantly go to the right. Like,
Plus, that's scary.
that is scary. And
Scary, yeah.
when I see people go to countries who, they drive on the opposite side and they rent a car, I'm like, you're brave.
Mm-hmm. For
It's
real.
not us. We gonna get a driver.
You know, we even see it out here though. Like they got people who may come out here when their vehicles and their steering wheels on the left side.
Yes.
Or is it the right side?
It's the left. No, it's the right.
It's the right side.
It's the right. Yeah,
Right.
it's the right.
And we be seeing them driving. We like, yo. So they mindset is automatically thinking they're supposed to be on the left side of the road.
I don't know.
So they come out
I
here and
feel
they gotta
like
get used to it.
I'm not trying. That's like, I don't know. I can't. We're gonna do the public transportation to get a driver.
Facts.
Money. You don't ask someone how much they earn or how much money they have in their pocket unless you are family or very
Nah,
close
we don't
friends,
count pockets,
right?
and I don't do that.
Come on, that's basic decency. People in the UK might feel offended if you ask too many questions about money. In fact, boasting about your wealth is also not going to be appreciated. So keep
what
the
about
big
what about this? Like, what if you're talking business at a table with somebody? Y'all gonna talk money that way, or just money is not a topic that y'all like to touch on?
I don't know, but think about us. Like, we wouldn't talk about our finances with anybody. I think
Nah,
it would
not
just
if
be
it's-
business.
Yeah, if it's just business, yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk about my finances with just anybody either. Counting pockets, how much I'm making, revenue.
You don't need to know nothing about
None
me.
of that
I'm
is necessary.
broke. I'm
Facts.
broke. It's a broke. Broke.
Bro, you crazy.
in your pocket. Number 7, greet inappropriately. Meeting someone for the first time and experiencing that awkward situation where you go for a hug while the other stops you with a handshake. Ever been there? If you don't want to find yourself in that situation in the UK, just go for a handshake because they aren't too comfortable making physical contact with strangers.
I like that.
Hugging and kissing on the cheek is reserved for people they know well and
I
are
like
comfortable with. Oh, and what do you say when someone asks you, "How are you?" By no means is this a cue that you can start off your saga of nasal allergies if you don't want the person to never see your face again. Every "how are you" is followed by "fine," "thank you," and nothing else. Number 8, fake their accent. No matter how many times you have practiced the British or Scottish accent, don't use it, because it probably isn't that good. People aren't going to like it if you force their accent, and especially when you are doing it all wrong. You will make it look like you aren't a part of them, and are desperate to lose your identity and mix with them. Wouldn't it be better if you first make friends with natives of Wales, and then try a Welsh accent?
Okay.
Number 9, voice opinions about Brexit. We know that Brexit is the topic of discussion in pretty much the entire world, but you can't be walking around spitting your views about it when you are in the UK. people there are directly related to it, and your views can be taken personally. And what happens when someone takes your casual opinion personally and in a negative light? Yes, they get offended and might beat you up. Okay, maybe we went too far with the beating up part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we get that sometime underneath the comments.
Yeah,
Like, we joke a lot.
calm it down.
Y'all come up in the comic session, y'all talking about, yo, and y'all just take it too literal. Like, I be like, duh.
Not
Take a
y'all,
breather. Not
because
y'all,
our
our
supporters
supporters
know us, and they know, we're just sharing our perspectives on the content that we're watching.
Right.
But some people take it like too literal. Like, just because we're saying, let's talk about it in the comment section, doesn't mean that we're going to believe what you're saying.
There you go.
Or change our views on what you're saying.
Facts. Yeah, that's basically
That is not the purpose of the channel. The purpose of the channel is dialogue, conversation, unity, learning about each other, appreciating the differences. It's not... Some people just be taking it too far.
way too far.
Yeah.
Not too serious.
But you still don't want to risk it. Number 10, mess with the Queen's Guard.
Oh, I
Did
saw a
that
video.
bushy hat fool you? Oh, people, the Queen's Guard isn't your friend, and you aren't forgetting that. You may fool around with him a bit, and he won't pay much attention, let alone punish you. But there is a line drawn, and you must never cross it, because the consequences won't be pretty. Never, we repeat, never touch the Guard. Because once you do that, prepare yourself for a world of hurt. Do you want that gun, the one that was fascinating you, to be pointed at you? If not, maintain a respectable distance from the Guard. He deserves it. How was your experience in the UK? Tell us in the comment section.
Yeah, and I also seen that if you stand in front of them, they ain't moving. They gonna walk clean over you.
I saw a kid. It wasn't an adult. Had got in the way of one of them marching away. The kid fell to the ground. They walked clean over the kid. They didn't stop to help. I saw that.
Yeah, you see, some people they take that a little personal, but I don't know the rules when it comes to that. Like, if you can't touch them, then I'm pretty sure you can't do anything else.
Can't talk to them. Can't do nothing. They got a job to do.
Facts.
Yeah.
Well,
this is interesting. We've done a lot of UK content and England content. So I did learn some things, although we've been doing a lot of content on them. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yes. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you would like to support the channel that way, as well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel. Send in your reaction request through our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.